Hey everybody, this is SW Chris. I am from SW City, and I'm also really tired. It has been one of those weeks. Mostly of my own design, my own making, so I'm not complaining or anything. I've been staying up way too late watching Zelda-thon. You adjust that, it looks a little crooked. And on top of that, I am not in a very good mood because my fan broke. This morning it was on my windowsill and I adjusted it and it fell on the floor and it started making a horrible clicking sound. So I have just come from Walmart to try to find a replacement fan, and guess what? They're all sold out. Do you know why they're all sold out? Because the Pacific Northwest doesn't believe in air conditioning. So I am without a fan today. I'm driving home to try to fix my fan. I'm going to pull it apart, see what's making it click, and hopefully try to fix it. Since it's plastic, I'm not holding out much hope. So it's going to be a hot evening. Hooray! Yay! And it's kind of a shame, really, because I get grumpy when I'm really hot. So I'll let you know how that goes. Although that does kind of bring up maybe one thing I could wonder about, which is, how does your attitude change the way you approach life? Many people think that they should be free to feel what they feel and let that drive their actions, because that's being more authentic, I guess, in some ways. And in some ways it is, but what if you are in a hot climate without a fan and you have no air conditioning available? Should you be free to be grumpy? I'm not saying pass a law against it, but I'm talking in terms of what you ought to do. Do you act happy? Do you put on a false face? I'm not really sure that's the answer either. So I've got a test, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I think, here's my theory, that if I try to be happy, then eventually I will be happy. Not happy that I'm in a hot climate, but it's more of a defensive measure to not let my attitude ruin my evening. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to try to look for ways to put myself in more of a happy position. For instance, if it gets too unbearable hot, I'll just go watch a movie. I am also taking the day off of video production and editing and all that stuff, and just taking an evening for myself. So, I was already planning on doing that anyway, so we'll see how that goes. That's my theory. And the reason I think this is important is because when you have an attitude, whether it's happy, sad, angry, grumpy, whatever it is, if you have an attitude, it's going to affect other people around you. And I think as citizens of humanity, oh God, did I just use that word, that phrase? Ugh. I'm sorry, I've been living up here too long. But I think as human beings, we owe it to other human beings as a gesture of respect towards them to not let our attitudes unduly influence them and dampen their days. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I think that's like a common courtesy type of thing. So, for my roommate's sake, I am going to try not to be grumpy about the fact that I don't have a fan and probably can't fix mine. Oh, the passive aggressiveness here is overwhelming. But what I am going to do is go watch my Zelda-thon. I might just camp out in my car, which has air conditioning, with my little Surface tablet, and watch Zeldathon and munch on popcorn and stuff, and just enjoy the evening that way. If worse comes to worse, I will do that. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What happens when you get into a foul mood? Do you try to improve it? And if so, how do you improve it? I am actually curious because I am going to need to know, since ordering a new fan online will take a few days for it to arrive, and I'm too cheap to shell out for Amazon Prime. So let me know in the comments. Until next Thursday, I will be on vacation, so there may not be a vlog, but if there is, it will be on the road. So until then, my name's STB Chris. Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.